everything I know. Ooh, I won't go. Compared to all the plans that we made and the dreams that we had, I'm in a world that tries to take them away. Oh, but take you back. All this time I've just been trying to understand what you matter to me. My family's life ain't it, it's not what we have. It's what we believe in. It's not my time. I'm not going. There's a fear of me. It's not sure. This could be the end of me. Everything I love. But it's not my time. I'm not going. There's a fear of me. Now I know that this could be the end of me. Everything I love.
Hey, how you doing there?
First you come and tell me this, then you go and doing that. It's mixed signals in my head. You never give me straight facts. Coming at me with the stories, taking up a facts. You say confused up in your head, and you cannot make up your mind. I'll be the first one to listen, but I think it's disrespect. Lying through your teeth, talking out the side of your neck, got me going round and round. Make a play on one, I hurt you thinking that you were straight up and got me going.
My head is stuck to this pain of twisted, cause now this for tripping on me. First off, we y'all love it, and now he called me this on me. When she watch it, got the feelings, trying to play with my emotions. A moment ago, cause I love you when they say that he was jumping stuff up in the mind. Tough love is what he calls it. I don't read between the lines. Now you need to get the talk, spill it out and make it clear. Don't tell me what I want to hear. Yes or no, just gonna say it, cause inside I'm going crazy.
I'm from
a circus people, and I wish they could see me. You got me going in circles, that's dizzy, yes, I wanna be down to my soul, deep in my soul, and I wanna dance.
Hey, shawty got me spinning like I drunk the whole wheel. Waiting on my baby girl, call I need a little. Ain't the same, out the river, can't the same high shit. Blood away the tail, wobbling the thorn, that's a gift. Bring that blessing over here, let me put show, but I'm a real gangster, shawty, don't worry about that. 5 hours straight, pussy on the mission, loving it until the whole clique. This one here, I'm cutting.
Hard time figuring out how to get all these games in. I'll go in and try to get them all in. I'm a CA, Wampus Cats. Mississippi State, Cardinals. So between the 4 of them, we get on all. Better up there, weather-wise. The way he's going to get some more road rock game in. No, it's going to rain. It's going to rain all week. If you move it up till tomorrow, it's going to be bad tomorrow. The only chance you got is coming from the old TV guy named Jack Paul. You remember him? Here's one liner that I always repeat. He looked right at the camera and he said, I think our women would do a whole lot better job if they had a window. My grandpa, helping my grandpa farm. Oh man, catching and it's raining was 100% rain. I was ready to sleep, man. I just had a tin roof, you know. When I hear that rain on that river, I just turn up 5:30 in the morning, he'd waking me up. Time to go to work. Time to go to work. I said, shit. He said, it won't be long. Gotta get out there. Never good to know. Yeah, I'm telling you. I watched the game. I watched the game on my phone. Yeah, we played a lot of areas. I didn't get to see all of the field and picture what it did, but you know, I knew it was happening. We got lucky with it. They gave us 3 balls, but we had to double it over. Yeah. Really pretty good. Really, the pitcher was good and that game was off. I mean, didn't blow. He wasn't good. I watched him play home now. The reason I actually picked up the Robinson, it was pretty good. Yeah, not bad. I had the phone, so I couldn't see a whole lot. I texted late, I guess about 1 o'clock in the morning. That was about one other thing. It was 1 o'clock, right at the business. Back ugly for sure. Yeah. Tommy Reed, maybe
partner here tonight, Mr. Jeff Wicks of the Wicks family fame here, and Eric King is off playing in Vegas, so I decided that if he was going to have fun, then I was going to have fun too and get you involved.
Well, I appreciate that. It's been a little bit of time. We were talking about the last time we did a Conway Cab, but the weather was not quite as nice.
Nor were our personal conditions quite as nice as we are here at home at Conway. It is Conway and Cabot, always a matchup that doesn't matter what the sport is. When these two schools square off against each other, there's just something a little extra. And I think that's even more so in baseball, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always been a really big competitive game, no matter how the teams are in their division and what their hopes are for the playoffs. And there always is a little bit of chippiness sometimes. And I know it was a game that Jordan always looked forward to pitching, and so it's always a fun game to be at.
Now, last year, Conway and Cabot split the series, and on March, it was Cabot with a 3-2 win at Cabot. Then back here at Conway defeated Cabot 8-6 in April. The series is tied under Coach Layton Harden. Conway leads so at home 3-1, and since Cabot joined the Central Conference, Cabot actually leads the series 8-6, but Conway leads 4-3 here at home. And right now, when you take a look at the 6A Central standings, you'll find Conway sitting on top of those standings, undefeated on the season at 12-0, 5-0 mark here in conference play. Cabot and North Little Rock are tied for the second spot in the 6A Central right now, each with an identical 4-1 record. And then it goes down to Little Rock Christian at 4-2. Bryant follows that, Jonesboro Catholic, and then Little Rock Central and Little Rock Southwest still looking for their first conference win on the season. Conway and Cabot also represent the last two 6A Central Conference champions and have each finished in the top three in the conference the past three seasons. So these two teams are, like we alluded to at the very beginning, there's a lot that they have to say about each other, and there's a lot that's at stake here when these schools square off. Of course, glad to get this game in before the rain comes in.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a beautiful night for baseball, and the next 2 or 3 nights, not so much.
Don't take it back to the North Little Rock game. By the way, being introduced right now out on the field is your bowling boys and girls state champions, the Conway Wampus Cats. Coach Jeff Prince out there leading his crew out there. Their recognition here. Again, congratulations. They had not just the boys, but the girls. That's kind of a great little feat there for both the boys and the girls to win the 6A bowling titles, and so we are excited about that for these athletes. And then also, of course, looking at your state champion volleyball team out there with Coach Crow and her ladies. So you love seeing champions, and we love to see this be the beginning of another championship run for this baseball team.
Yeah, absolutely. Conway and the School of Champions here the last few years.
The School of Champions, that's what it is right here at Conway, and we're excited again to be a part of this event here tonight to bring you what we hope is the start of a championship run in baseball. So the Conway Wampus Cat bowling team and the volleyball team out there being introduced to the fans that have joined us here. It is student night, and students who come to the game get a hot dog and some baseball gear. So it's kind of a nice little incentive for them to come out and be a part of things here on this Tuesday night. And again, we're already starting to see some clouds roll in, and I noticed the temperature has also dropped a little bit, starting to get a little bit of that breeze. When you look at that breeze and how it will affect play here tonight, there's not those telltale signs. They do not have the flagpole out in center field or in right field. That's not where they're raising the flag. They're actually bringing the flag from in here in the press box here this season. So it's going to be kind of hard at times to tell which way that wind is moving, but I think that it could play a factor here in this game.
Absolutely. I mean, I was just looking at some of the shirts on the field there. It looks like it's blowing in from right field, and that's definitely going to keep some balls in the ballpark and affect any ball that's out in the outfield area.
Absolutely, and so there is the first pitch being thrown here, and we are about ready to get our starting lineups introduced here for both Cabot and the Wampus Cats. For the Cabot Panthers, it'll be number 9, Jake Belton, leading off and playing shortstop. Jacob Murray is at second base, hitting in the 2 slot. In the 3 hole, it'll be Derek Larson. He is behind the plate today for the Panthers. Jake Steelman is at first base and batting cleanup. The number 5 hitter is number 99, Nick Snow. He is in left field, and the pitcher and designated hitter for this ball game is Will Leslie, number 22. He's hitting in the 6th slot. Madden Smith is the right fielder. Third baseman is Drew Poe, and the number 9 hitter, the center fielder, Will Thompson, for the Cabot Panthers. And so it will be Will Leslie on the mound here tonight, and he has kind of, I guess, established himself as the ace of this Cabot roster. No surprise there that they would bring him out here in a game like this against Conway. Now for your Conway Wampus Cats. The starting lineup here for tonight's game. Leading off and playing third base, number 23 is Thomas Ford. Number 2 is the catcher, Sean Cover. Sean Cover is absolutely knocking the cover off of the ball right now, hitting .590 on the season. Thomas Ford right there with a .433 average too. Max Holland is back in the lineup here, and he is going to be hitting in this 3 hole as the designated hitter tonight. Willie Voss in the cleanup position at first base. Blake Kortsmeyer will be in left field. He will be batting 5th. London Stewart, the center fielder, will be hitting 6th. Carter Crow, the hero of the weekend over at the Robinson Invitational. He is going to be hitting in the 7 hole and playing right field. Silas Cicero is the shortstop, and Owen Davenport will be in the 9 hole and pitching tonight, and Ken Brown is at second base. That is your starting lineup for the Conway Wampus Cats here tonight. So, again, that is the story here, and we are glad to have you on board with us here on this Tuesday night for Conway Wampus Cats baseball action. We'll take a timeout as they have our national anthem, and we will be back with tonight's broadcast of the Conway Wampus Cats and the Cabot Panthers. Your Centennial Bank broadcast of Conway Wampus Cats Sports, presented in part by Genesis of Conway and Chris Crane Hyundai here on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5.
The Pledge of Allegiance.
Your home is your palace.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, a moment of silence.
Crushed rock and culverts up to 48 inches. Plus at Durden, you can take advantage of their great 3D rendering design tools so you can see the future of your project before you break ground. Durden Landscape and Supply helps you break ground with integrity and
All right, Wampus Cat fans, it's time to play ball.
He's going back to the loading track. He's at the wall. It's out of here. It's a 3-1 home run. On out to second. It's he's blown. It's it. Conway, winner of the Class 6A state champions. Gets him looking at a beautiful catch by Davenport. Holland leans into one in the right center field. One hops to the wall. Cover comes in. Kicks into swing with a
little opener being played for the fans here as we are ready to square off here between Conway and Cabot.
Big double play for your Conway defense. Right back to the middle, that'll be a base into the score.
It's kind of weird to hear yourself on the loudspeakers at the same time that you're sitting here talking. So,
I think you're used to hearing voices.
I'm used to hearing voices in my head. Is that what you're trying to say? Well, there's not a whole lot of untruth to that statement. So,
easily underneath it. And the Conway Wampus Cats are 6A Central Conference champions.
The 6A Central Conference champions from a year ago square off against the Cabot Panthers. And as we alluded to earlier, Conway and Cabot represent the last two 6A Central Conference champions, and each have finished in the top three in conference the past 3 seasons. And as you maybe saw even before we started throwing balls on the field, there's a little chippiness going on between these two teams.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we talked about earlier, this has always been a game that's anticipated, and they look forward to playing, against them. And there's always a little bit of, chippiness, for lack of a better term.
A little bit of pride on each side. How about that?
Yep.
That work? Set myself up here so that I can. There's too many settings on this phone here. I forget what it is I'm supposed to be setting, but anyway. So leading things off here as we get ready to go. It'll be Jake Belton, the shortstop for the Cabot Panthers. Davenport on the hill, and we are ready to go here with Conway baseball. First pitch. A high, ball 1. Ooh, delayed strike. Okay, this is the guy with a delayed strike zone.
Okay, I'm going to have to wait because I almost marked that. I'm not using a pencil.
1 pitch, hit to the left side. Third base over to first base, and just like that, first out of the inning. So a good throw there. Third by Thomas Ford. Over to Willie Voss. And the first out of the inning recorded. That'll bring up the second baseman for Cabot, number 4, Jacob Murray. 9. Stands in. That pitch up and over the top of the hitter.
Just a little outside.
And just a little velocity to that. I don't know if you noticed that, but that hit this back fence pretty solid. 1-0 pitch. Out off to the right side.
Is that what you call announcing your presence with authority?
Exactly. Owen Davenport with a .91 ERA on the season for the Cats. Gets in the swing of that one. Nice pitch and big swing, but no contact, and so it's strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, top of the first. Just get in the car. That's going to hurt. Got a hit by pitch. Send the first base runner of the night down to first base for Cabot.
Tried to bust him inside and just got a little too much in.
So Derek Larson will come to the plate. The Panthers catcher.
Derek Larson.
The runner at first and 1 out. Top of the first inning. Davenport checks the line, throws over. Murray back in plenty of time. Davenport gets ready. The pitch. I thought he committed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man. All right, so in the first 5 pitches, we've seen how these guys are going to call this game, right?
It would appear.
That's in there for a strike. Took a little bit off that one.
I will say it's awful hard for that field umpire kind of behind the pitcher's mound.
Where he's at, yeah.
To see that swing, it's almost not worth.
That's where having a additional set of eyes on it would be nice.
Yes, it would.
Davenport checks the call on his wrist. Takes that pitch outside. Count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 out, runner at first. Just joined us, just underway here on this Tuesday night conference action between your Wampus Cats and the Cabot Panthers. Glad to have those folks joining us on the YouTube page as well. Seeing the action as well as hearing it here. Count goes to 3-1. Davenport steps off the rubber for a moment. Looks back into the dugout. Infield playing pretty much straight away here. Inside pitch does not catch the corner, and first walk of the ball game puts runners at first and second with 1 out. Here in the top of the first inning. Now to bring up the cleanup hitter to the plate. In the form of number 26, Jake Steelman, the first baseman.
First baseman Jake Steelman.
He'll hit from the left side.
Jake's a big boy.
Looks at a called strike. Nice pitch.
Yeah, you know, Davenport's been pretty much fastball thrown in a little bit, but you know this is the first breaking pitch he's thrown on the first pitch to a hitter.
Hit well to second base, double play ball. 1, 2. And getting out of the inning just like that. Wampus Cats take care of business. Cabot leads the runner, but after 1/2 inning, no score. Back after this on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5.
I got a piece of land out in the countryside. Lay back and smell the sun, warm up the Georgia pine. Be so good to me, taking it easy. Why would I ever leave? 'Cause I know I got some good friends that live down the street.
And we're back as we get ready for the bottom half of the first inning. Wampus Cats survive a couple of base runners. And Jeff said the pitcher's best friend there with that double play in the inning. Conway will send to the plate. Thomas Ford, Sean Covert, and Max Holland, as you mentioned. Ford hitting .433 on the season. Covert at .590. Wampus Cat lineup is, let's just say this, they are hitting the ball well.
Yeah, they are definitely seeing the baseball.
Sean Covert with 18 RBI on the season. Blake Kortzmeyer with 13. Covert has 23 hits so far in the season. And we would be remiss if we did not talk about the excellent weekend that the Wampus Cats had in the Robinson Invitational. A big win on Thursday night, a come-from-behind win in the bottom of the 7th. As it was, Cats were down 4-0 going to the bottom of the 7th, came back, and Carter Crow's 3-run home run walked it off for the Cats as they come back and score 5 in the bottom of the 7th inning to win 5-4. And then took care of business a little easier against a couple of Missouri teams on Friday and Saturday. So Wampus Cats defeated Kickapoo on Friday and took care of business against Raymore Peculiar on Saturday. So Wampus Cats won 6-2 on Saturday, 5-1 on Friday.
Leading off for
Allowed a total only of 7 runs all weekend long. So Thomas Ford in. Lead things off for the Wampus Cats here tonight, hitting .433 coming into tonight's contest. Pitch finds the outside corner for strike 1. Will Leslie on the hill for Cabot here tonight. Finds the inside corner on that one.
Well, that looked low.
That looked low and inside. So Ford falls behind 0-2. Fouls that one off to stay alive. Count remains 0-2. Here's the pitch up high. That pitch well outside. Just like that. He was the count at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Up high and the count goes full. So gets ahead of him and then falls behind, and we're sitting at a 3-2 count. Three-two pitch, swung at and missed. Strike 3. Strike out to start the ball game there for Thomas Ford. He'll give a little advice to Sean Cover about what he's seen.
Now batting for the Wampus Cats, number 18, Sean Cover.
Cover will come to the plate. Hitting from the right side. The pitch. First one fouled off. Leslie is committed to Arkansas State for his next level. Pitch is inside. The count goes to 1-1.
It's like Sean likes to use a little stick-em in his hands. And the helmet is covered by
A little dirty. A little tacky.
It's got a kind of a, brownish tinge to it.
Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike to Sean Cover. Fouls that one off to the right side. Count remains now, goes to 2-2. 2-2 the count, 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the first inning, no score if you just joined us. That's going to be fouled off to the right side as well. I think that may end up in the Walmart neighborhood market parking lot. That or over at Chick-fil-A.
Not quite got the Chick-fil-A distance, I don't believe.
2-2 the count, 1 out. Cover at the plate. Gets him to swing at that one. 2 strikeouts to lead things off here for Will Leslie. Showing some pretty good stuff out here in this first inning. It's the first 2 Wampus Cats to strike out. That'll bring Max Holland to the plate. Good to see Max back in action here for the Cats. First pitch outside, ball 1.
Did Max have an injury, or?
Yes, he's been out on the recuperating from an injury.
Just say this home plate umpire has a generous strike zone.
Fouls that one off and falls behind now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Ooh, that one crushed. Gone. Bye-bye. Max Holland is back with a home run over the left field wall, and no doubter off of the bat. Even the left fielder just kind of looked at it and went, no.
Yeah, he didn't move very far.
He didn't have to. Max Holland scores the first run of the ball game for the Wampus Cats.
Home run shot by Max Holland.
So
I think that might be his first one of the season.
it is. Max Holland,
Now batting for the Wampus Cats,
the Arkansas
number
commit.
2,
It's a home run off the Arkansas State commit. Kind of like that if you're an Arkansas Razorback fan.
As it should be, probably.
Yeah. Willie Voss to the plate now with Conway leading 1-0. That one is down low. Ball 1. I hesitate only because this official not only has a generous strike zone, but a delayed call. That was going to be to head left field. Will it drop? And it does for a 2-out single for Willie Voss. Willie Voss has scored 15 runs for the Wampus Cats this season. He's tied with London Stewart in that category. Conway's 6th home run of the season. First from Max Holland. Gives them a 1-0 lead, and now something going here with 2 outs and a runner at first. He wanted to call that a strike.
Yeah, I was holding my breath till he said that he stood up, because
Blake Korsmeyer at the plate for Conway, hitting .417 coming in. Takes again a look at the pitch outside. That one a lot farther outside. Count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Korsmeyer second on the club here with 13 RBI on the season. The pitch. Comes up and in on him, does not make contact. And that takes the count to 3-0.
Little chin music?
A little bit. Stewart on deck, or a Crow. Look at that strike. Count goes to 3-1. 2 outs, runner at first. Conway leads 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. A solo shot from Max Holland. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. That is trouble. Will not. And they're going to send the runner all the way into third, and he is out. Conway thought that he got in there ahead of the tag, but no such luck. And the third out of the inning comes to third base, but Conway being aggressive, and after 1 inning of play, leads by a score 1-0. Back after this, you're listening to the Centennial Bank broadcast of Conway Wampus Cats Sports on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5. Welcome back. 2 hits, one of them a long ball. I mean, no doubter. And one of those balls that Jeff, as soon as it was hit, I knew it was gone. And I don't care how the wind was blowing, because I look at the trees here down to the right field line, and it looks like the wind is blowing in. But it had no chance of stopping that hit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it mentioned earlier that it looked like the wind was blowing in a little bit. I think more, from right center. But yeah, when that came off the bat, I was like, yeah, that's not. Park's not going to hold it.
The left fielder, Nick Snow.
All right, due up here in the top of the second inning, it'll be Nick Snow, to be followed by Will Leslie and Madden Smith. Snow, the left fielder, he's crowned the plate.
He sure is.
He is on the plate. Trying to force Davenport to pitch outside to him and take out some of that zone, if you will.
Yeah, he's definitely crowding. I don't know if he's trying to be able to reach the outside corner or what his deal is.
Does take that one down the third base line, but foul. Count goes to 1-1 after the first pitch was the ball. 1-0 Conway. Top of the second inning. If you just joined on your ride home here this afternoon, Jeff Wicks joining me here. That's going to be hit to left field and right to him for the first out of the inning. Blake Kortzmeyer squeezes it, and now coming to the plate will be Will Leslie.
Number 22, Will Leslie.
Leslie, the tall, lanky right-hander.
Tall and lean.
On the hill today for Cabot. First pitch outside, ball 1. As mentioned, Leslie committed to Arkansas State. Fouls that one off to the left side. Count goes to 1-1.
I'm sure Arkansas State will put some weight on him.
Yeah. Jonesboro food table. That's fouled off to the left side as well. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Here in the top of the second inning. Conway leading 1-0.
Got a text from Mr. Mark Buffalo.
Ah, Mr. Mark in the house. Well, in the radio house. That's hit right up to second base. Quickly over to first base, and just like that. Another out in the inning as Kean Brown goes to Willie Voss. Scored 4-3, and Second out of the inning.
And right fielder Madden Smith.
So Madden Smith will come in, the right fielder for Cabot. Kind of surprised Mark's not here tonight because he's such a, how do I say this gracefully? He loves Cabot and Conway. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Well,
Cabot roots. So.
He texted me that he'll be here shortly.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. Like I said, I was kind of surprised that he wasn't. That pitch is fouled off. The count goes to 0-1. That's going to be hit to the gap to the right side, but great job by Brown. Over to get it. Takes it to first for the third out of the inning. 1-2-3. Down to go the Panthers here in the top of the second. Coming back, it'll be London Stewart, Carter Crow, and Silas Cicero due up for the Wampus Cats. After this, Conway leads by a score of 1-0. You're listening to the Centennial Bank broadcast. Conway Wampus Cats Sports on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5. Welcome back. Conway leads 1-0 after a 9-pitch inning. Davenport.
Yeah, Conway's second baseman stole a hit there, man. He covered a lot of ground to go deep in that hole.
Brown broke on contact and broke the right direction and made what was a difficult play look very easy.
Yeah, that is not an
Leading
easy
off
play.
for the Wampus Cats, center fielder number 14, London Stewart.
So London Stewart will come to the plate, hitting .414 on the season. Stewart has 11 RBI, along with his 12 hits so far this year. Also tied for the lead in the number of runs scored with 15 for the Wampus Cats here this season. So, productive center fielder, that's what you like, what you look for. Hitting from the left side. First pitch outside, ball one. I almost caught myself and not called that pitch before the home plate umpire did, but hits that one to short. And underneath the glove. Gotta be an E6. But it doesn't matter for Conway. They got a runner at first with nobody out to start off here at the bottom of the second inning.
Well, shortstop, I mean, the ball came right to him, and he had his glove on the ground, and he did a little hop just as the ball got there. I think he was trying to time his throw or
Anticipate the speed or something.
lifted his glove up just enough, the ball got under it.
So Carter Crow will come to the plate. Cats right fielder, the throw over to first, not in time. Carter Crow with that big home run Thursday night to give the Cats the comeback, come from behind win, walk-off homer, 3-run shot. That was hit high in the air. Center field trying to get under it, and does for the first down of the inning. He had to come a long way and track himself in on that one to get the catch, but first down of the inning.
Yeah, he was playing a little deep, and he definitely covered a lot of yards to get in there and get them.
Silas Cicero to the plate, watch catch shortstop. With a runner at first and one out. That's hit well to left field. That'll be a base hit. Drops in time, runner advances, and the runners at first and second with one out. Owen Davenport, the pitcher, will come to the plate. Third base line.
served your portions. I know
Pinch hitter.
Oh, pinch hitter.
He's the strength in this race.
Pitch hitting will be Jackson Robinette.
Now batting for the Wampus Cats, number 6, senior Jackson Robinette.
Jackson Robinette will come in to pinch hit with runners at first and second and 1 out in the bottom of the second inning.
It's a little rusty in my
I don't know
rules.
the answer.
Yeah, you knew what I was going to ask.
I
didn't you?
know the question, but I don't know the answer.
I just saw Davenport walk other side of the dugout there.
It's down low, ball 1. So Jackson Robinette at the plate for the Wampus Cats. For the runners at first and second and 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Squares to bunt and fouls it behind the home plate up into the fence. Square kind of late. Pitch that was up high. That would be a tough pitch to bunt.
Yeah, that absolutely is a tough one to bunt. You could have a hard time getting that down from up there.
The 1-1 pitch. It's going to hit. Well, that should drop. That's going to. No, I'm sorry. Man, my depth perception with that netting there. I thought that was going to drop between short and center field. It's like that just kind of blooped up there more than what I thought. For the second out of the inning, the shortstop easily got to that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, actually. Didn't quite have the distance, though.
So that brings back to the top of the lineup, Thomas Ford. With now 2 outs and runners at first and second. Looking through a window, looking through a net, and old eyes. Not the best combination.
Oh, get out
It's
of
going
here.
to be fouled off to the left side, and that
play.
should go out of play. It does. I was able to follow the angle on that one.
Proud of you.
I'm old, but I'm not dead. 2 outs, 0-1 the count. Thomas Ford at the plate. Ford struck out to start the ball game for Conway. Nice pitch. We'll call that like I see it. Nice pitch.
Yeah, it was a nice pitch. I mean, this is where Ford started his first at bat 0-2, but he's able to, work it for a 3-2 count.
Yep. The 0-2 pitch. That's hit into left field. That will drop. And misplayed by the left fielder. That'll score the run. And Conway leads 2-0 with runners at first and second. And 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. He just misplayed it a little bit. That's all that was needed.
Yeah, he tried to barehand it instead of lifting it with his glove. And you're taught early on if the ball's moving, you use your glove. If it's not, you use your hand. So,
all right, Sean Cover to the plate. With runners at first and second and 2 outs in the inning. Froze him.
guess he called that a ball.
Must have. Well, after the other check swing, I'll take it. So 1 ball, no strikes to Sean Cover. Catches the inside corner on a nice pitch.
He's got a nice little short curve there that he just bends in for a strike. You can throw that for a strike. You keep your hitter off balance.
1-1 to count. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. Sean Cover at the plate. He will be down to first base now as that one goes and hits him in the back. That'll load the bases. From Max Holland, who only put one over into the career center the last time he was at the plate.
Max Holland.
I thought it may have landed on the roof.
Sean Cover. get a courtesy runner, I think. He should. He's catching, so he'll get a courtesy runner. And a trip to the mound. He played now for Cabot. And Coach Ronnie Goodwin.
Ronnie Goodwin, that's his name. Appreciate that.
It's only on the thing you sent me, so you just didn't read all the data that you were sharing.
Supposed to read at the bottom?
That's where I always find the coaches' names, and they shouldn't be. I think they should be a little more prominent, but most of the time, that's where you're going to find them. So.
He used to be a coach at Balls and Strikes in Sherwood, Jordan's coach.
Malik Simpson into courtesy run for John
Wampus
Cover.
Cats, senior Malik Simpson.
Max Holland will be at the plate. Very unusual to go back-to-back, but certainly Cabot is well aware
And
of
at the plate, number 4,
his
Max
prowess at the plate.
Holland.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Max Holland at the plate. The pitch comes up and in, ball 1.
I'm not going to say that was intentional, but
Yeah.
chippy.
Takes a little bit off of that one, and Max was a little off on the timing.
What that was all about.
I think he was checking to see if the ball was scuffed up a little bit or not. And my thought on that is, does your pitcher like it scuffed up?
Yeah.
He didn't even let the blue look at it.
It is, throw it back.
1-1 pitch. That's going to hit him. And that is going to bring in the run. It's going to be hit by pitch. Max Holland will go down to first base, and Conway leads 3-0.
Now batting for the Wampus Cats, number 2.
Got to bring Willie Voss to the plate with the bag still loaded up. Do we have soda caps? I mean, we don't have beer caps, but do we have like soda caps and bottle caps that the fans could wear when the bases are loaded here at Conway?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I don't know.
That'd be a nice little fun thing to do. Bases are loaded for Willie Voss. 2 outs in the inning, but Conway with already a couple of runs across here in the second leads 3-0. There's an inside pitch for a called strike. 1-1 the count.
I don't know if Willie can drag bunt or not, but look how deep the first baseman is.
Both the corner guys are plenty deep. There's no way they'd have a chance to cover a bunt. I know he's tall out there at on the mound, but I don't think he's lanky enough to run all the way into. That's it down the right field line, but foul. Bases loaded. 2 outs, 2-2 the count to number 2, Willie Voss. 2 runs already across here in the second. A few more 2s I can throw out there. Ooh. How about second hit by pitch in the inning, back-to-back. Willie Voss is down to first base, and another run comes across, and the Cats are now up 4-0. 4 hits and 2 hit batsmen.
That little curveball I was talking about, and kind of got away from him there.
Blake Kortsmeyer comes through the plate. Kortsmeyer last trip.
Single to left.
Looks at a called strike 1, delayed. Called strike 1. I think that pitch was halfway back to the mound before he called that one. The 0-1 pitch to Kortsmeyer. Outside, 1-1. Again, bases loaded here in the bottom of the second inning. Conway already with 3 across. Leads 4-0. The pitch. Foul back to us, but there's a net here that protected us. We need all the protection we can get, right?
That's right. I didn't bring my batting helmet.
The 1-2 pitch on the way. Fouled off again. Towards the Walmart pharmacy this time. Again, the 1-2 pitch. Took a little off of it. Also took it outside. The count goes to 2-2. Once again, 2-2 the count. Bases loaded. Hit well again, but this time the center fielder has a beat on it for the third out of the inning. But Conway scores 3 on a couple of base hits. And after 2, Conway leads by a score of 4-0. Back after this on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5. Welcome back as we go to the top half of the third inning. Conway in control of this ballgame right now. Leading 4-0. Did leave 3 runners on base in that last inning, but also got 3 across. So, well, you hate leaving base runners anytime. Not as painful when you get 3 across.
No, not at all. And you know the Cabot pitcher, well, he had a high pitch count inning. 25 pitches last inning to get him up to 44 pitches through 2 innings. That generally doesn't leave you in the game very long.
No, doesn't bode well. Especially when your offense hasn't been able to help you. All right, we'll go to the bottom or top half of the third inning.
Number 7, third baseman Drew Poe.
The number 8 hitter Drew Poe at the plate. Third baseman for the Panthers, followed by Will Thompson. Back to the top we'll go with Jake Belton. First pitch. Ooh, ball 1.
I heard somebody else strike, and I was like, what?
Well, you know, there's been several in that same spot that have been. Can't go, and the ball goes outside for ball 2. And Davenport wanted the check down the line, but no check. And the count goes to 3-0 on the leadoff man here in the top of the third inning. Can't find the strike zone on that one at 4 pitches. A leadoff walk to start things here in the top of the third. To the number 8 hitter. That'll bring the number 9 hitter, Will Thompson, the center fielder, to the plate for Cabot. And that's 5 balls in a row thrown by Davenport.
Will Thompson.
That'll bring Coach Harden out to the bump. A little conversation, just throw strikes. Just get up there, throw strikes.
You get a 4-0 lead, just, you know, pitch to contact, as we call it.
Yeah.
Make them put the ball in play.
Just do what you do. So we'll see how the conversation impacts the throw. Conway leading 4-0 here in the top of the third inning. The number 9 hitter Will Thompson at the plate for Cabot. There's called strike one.
It was a good visit.
Paid off. One and one the count. Davenport on the hill. Looks over to first. Goes that way. Easily back. Here's Poe. There's the delayed strike call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Will Thompson. That was fouled out of play. Over towards the entrance gate. Throw over. Easily back. Conway leads 4-0. Over to first again. They're going to call a balk.
They say you didn't come to a stop. Yeah, that's what they're saying.
So that advances the runner to second. Count still a 1 and 2. Up high, 1 and 3. 2 and 2. 1 and 3, that'd be an out. 2 and 2 the count.
I like where you were going, though.
Yeah. See if we could speak it into existence here. Does not give it the outside corner. The count goes full to 3 and 2. 3 and 2, nobody out. Runner at second base. Conway with the 4-0 lead. A pitch from Davenport. Up high, ball 4. So a couple of walks to lead things off here in the 3rd inning. You know, when Davenport looking to regroup a little bit.
His day is done.
Second mound visit. Quick step here by Coach Harden as he going to take the ball and send Davenport to the dugout. We'll see who the relief pitcher. It looks like it's going to be. That's Thomas Ford coming over from 3rd, right?
I think he came out of the dugout.
Oh, it's going to be Bo. Bo Billick.
30?
Yep. So Bo Billick will come out and get loose. And runners at first and second, nobody out here in the top of the 3rd inning. The Wampus Cats will make a pitching change. Bo Billick, kind of the go-to guy a year ago. Been used in different positions this season. Comes in and did a relief here in the 3rd inning of this ball game. Billick on the season. Been in 7 games. 13 and 2/3 innings. Looking at my 1.54 ERA. Does have 22 strikeouts on the season.
Now pitching for your Conway Wampus Cats, Senior Bo Billick.
So new pitcher on the bump here for Conway. Runners at first and second at the top of the lineup. Coming to the plate for Cabot in the form of Jake Belton. The shortstop.
Now batting for Cabot, number 9, Jake.
Barring a triple play, it'll be Jacob Murray at the second baseman. Due up after Belton. So Bo Billick on the hill now for Conway. Takes the called strike. Gets the strike called. I guess that's his signal that he swung.
Yeah, he attempted at it. First time up, he grounded out the third, so.
Looks at the called strike 2 here.
We'll take that again, get that force play at third and double him off.
So 0-2 the count to Belton. That pitch outside, 1-2 the count. Sean Cope will go out, touch base with Bo in the second here, make sure that they're on the same page.
Crush your catcher.
All right, so runners at first and second. Nobody out here in the top of the third. Swing and a strikeout. Bo Billick gets in to swing at a pitch. Sends him to the dugout. Now the pitcher's best friend will get the Cats out of the inning.
Now batting for Cabot, second baseman, number 4, Jacob Murray.
Jacob got hit by a pitch his first time up. That's the only base runner prior. Well,
until now. Well, until this inning, right?
I guess they had to walk the guy after this. Nice.
Great pitch by Billick. Catches the inside corner for strike 1. Totally different look from Billick than what we saw with Davenport. They're protected by Cover, but the runners advance and takes the double play off. Or at least the traditional double play off.
Sure.
So runners advance to second and third. Count goes to 1-1 on Murray. Over tries to frame it, but does not get the call. And the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Billick checks the call. Timeout called at the plate. The pitch. It's going to be hit to second base. That'll score the run. Also the second out of the inning, but the first run of the ball game for Cabot scored here. And it's 4-1.
Derek Lawson.
Derek Lawson will come to the plate. He hits it right back up the middle. That'll score the second run of the ball game for Cabot. And a 2-out single. The first pitch from Bullock there.
Jake
That'll bring
Steelman.
up Jake Steelman, the first baseman for Cabot. Now those base runners that were left back in the bottom of the second now become a little more, wish you got a couple more across.
Yep. Never want to leave guys out there if you can help it.
So 4-2 the score now. First hit of the ball game for Cabot. And Steelman to the plate. cleanup hitter for the Panthers. Runner at first and 2 outs. That was going to get away from Coburn. That'll send the runner down to second. Suddenly a little bit of control issue on the hill here for Conway. 1-0 the count. That's going to be hit right back up the middle. Play cannot be made. They're going to need to, when they won't, make the play, and it's easily into home for the third run of the inning, and it's now a 4-3 ball game.
Keep it going, Nick.
It was just hard hit up the middle. Billy thought he had a chance at it at the mound, but then shortstop and second base kind of got their eyes crossed there, and nobody made the play. The error in the ball game since the run home, and now it's a 1-run ball game, 4-3 Conway. And at the plate, it's Nick Snow for Cabot. Pitch is outside. Culver saying, keep it right in here. Let's not put anybody else in scoring position here.
Get yourself an out. Don't try to overthrow.
It's ball 2. That's the same guy that had the check swing earlier. Using the same bat, I know that. I think it is, in fact. That's hit high to the right side, but underneath it for the third out of the inning. Getting over there is Carter Crow. So, but the damage done is now 1-run ball game after a hit, an error, and 3 runs across. We go to the bottom of the third inning with Conway leading by a score of 4-3. Back after this, you're listening to the Centennial Bank broadcast, the Conway Wampus Cats Sports on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5. Conway here in the home half of the third. London Stewart, Carter Crow, and Cyrus Cicero, correct?
Stewart, Crow, Cicero.
Leading off the inning for your Conway
Sounds like a law firm.
center fielder.
Stop it. You're reading my mind, and that's a terrible thing. London Stewart comes to the plate here for the Wampus Cats. Lead things off in the bottom of the third.
London reached on an error the first time around.
Takes a big swing at the first pitch this time. Looks at the pitch down low for strike 2.
He's got a low strike zone.
Inconsistently low, though. Stewart fouls that one off to stay alive at the plate. 0-2 the count. Leadoff man here in the bottom of the third. Conway leading 4-3. Stewart punches that one to the left side. Left fielder ranges over there in time for the first out of the inning. Just kind of threw the bat out in front of that one and made contact. But over to catch it easily with the left fielder. Nick Snow.
Tried to guide that one outside pitch and just tried to slap it a little bit to the left side and got under it just a little bit. Kept it up for the Cabot left fielder.
That'll be Carter Crow to the plate. Wampus Cat right fielder. Looks at first pitch up high, ball one. Slaps that one into right center for a base hit. Good job by Crow. Puts him at first. Silas Cicero at the plate.
Some good piece of hitting. He just took that outside pitch and just slapped it right center field.
Silas
Cicero.
So Cicero comes to the plate with Bo Billick due up next. Pitches up high, ball one. That's inside for ball two. Will Leslie, the pitcher on the hill for Cabot. Throw over, not in time. Cicero at the plate, the shortstop for the Wampus Cats. Pitch from Leslie again is outside. That count goes to 3-0. Three and 0 to Cicero. Brings that one down Main Street. Count goes to 3-1. Cicero sets in. Leslie delivers. Runner is going. Throw is up high. Into center field, but runner will stay. The count goes full. Silas Cicero. Carter Crow moves down to second base in scoring position. 3-2 the count. One out, runner at second. Pitches up high, down to first base will go Cicero. Bo Billick will come to the plate with runners at first and second and one out of the inning.
Now up for the Wampus Cats, Bo Billick.
Some ring a conversation on the bump between catcher and pitcher to make sure they're on the right page.
Always got a bunch of left-handed hitters, don't they?
They do. Billick was a big part of the batting part of the lineup last year for the Wampus Cats. In addition to performance on the hill.
It is a yellow bat.
Yes. Savannah Banana Bat? I don't know. Runners at first and second, one out. Billick at the plate now for Conway, leading 4-3. That one's hit hard to the right side. Will the run score? They are going to send the runner. He's going to easily score, and runners at first and second in the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Cats on a first pitch base hit by Bo Billick to right field. Conway has their leadoff man at the plate now in Thomas Ford with one out and runners at first and second. Courtesy runner Max Owen going to step out there for Billick, who of course is on the bump right now.
On the run for your Wampus Cats, number 15 senior Max Owen.
So the courtesy runner, and now we'll see if we get a pitching change as well. It does look like that's going to be the case. Leslie will come out. We'll see who goes to the bump here for Cabot. starts out with Leslie here in the third inning. 6 base hits, 5 runs up on the board. Runners at first and second, who will still be the responsibility of Leslie as well. See if we can get a number on this pitcher. He's a lot shorter than the other guy.
He's a lot shorter than most of them.
I was going to say, he's a lot shorter than just about everybody out there. If we can try and get a number on him. I think it's 3. That will be Raylan Smith. No, Wampus Cat fans, not that one.
Raylan Smith was a little taller.
Yeah, just a bit. I don't remember him playing baseball, although with his athleticism, he can pretty much do anything that he wants to. Or is that 8? Wait a minute, now that I'm seeing the number again. Can't see if those numbers on the side are, I think it might be 8. It could be Wesley Bell. Our camera angle, which we have no camera, so angle for us. Now, there is a camera, but it's behind home plate. Has about the same perspective as we do. Giving one more pitch, whoever it is. I think that's 8. It is 8. Wesley Bell now on the bump here for Cabot in the bottom of the third inning with Conway leading 5-3. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Top of the lineup, Thomas Ford at the plate.
Now batting for your Conway Wampus Cats, senior third baseman, Thomas Ford.
So Wesley Bell now the pitcher for Panthers. He gets a called ball on the first pitch.
On the mound for Cabot, number 8, Wesley Bell.
That's it. Consistency was what I was looking for.
Consistency.
I know. It's kind of like responsibility, a word of the past.
Stop using those big words.
That time he calls the inside strike call. The count goes to 1-1. Ford checks the instructions from the dugout. He said, okay, this is Tuesday, so that means this. Okay, gotcha. Squares to bunt.
There's some disagreement in the crowd.
Yeah. Called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thomas Ford at the plate. Runners at first and second, 1 out. That's going to be taken to, that'll find the right field hole, and the runner is coming. Throw at the plate is not in time. The Cats lead by a score of 6-3. The base hit by Thomas Ford to the right side. So 2 straight base hits to the right side. The Wampus Cats are back on top by 3, this time 6-3. Scoring 2 here in the bottom of the third.
Pinch runner for Bo Bailick made it all the way to third. On the throw home.
I thought we had a courtesy runner out there.
Now running for your Conway Wampus Cats, senior Malik Simpson.
Malik Simpson will come in and for Thomas Ford.
And at the plate for your Conway Wampus Cats, your catcher, number 18, Sean Cover.
So Sean Cover will come to the plate for the Wampus Cats with runners at the corners and 1 out of the inning. throw over to first. Malik easily back. Cover gets set. Leading hitter for the Wampus Cats on the season to this point. 3 home runs on the season.
It's a little lefty for Cabot's flirting with the balk here. You know, if you're a lefty and you don't get called for a balk at least once, you're not doing your job.
Cover would like to have that one back. Just a little underneath it. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Conway already with 2 across here in the third. Trying to keep it rolling here with Sean Cover at the plate. Again, the throw over to first. Those of you who may hear the outside mic. Hit well to the right side, but high and playable. Oh, wow, he caught that. Runner tags from third to score the run. Max Owen. Sean Cover gets credit for the RBI, yes?
Yep.
But a nice catch. I had to get a catch to the right fielder.
Yeah,
he caught that in foul territory.
Yep. He left his feet in fair territory and caught it in foul territory.
Yep. So to the plate now for the Wampus Cats. Max Holland, runner at first, and 2 outs. 3 already across in the inning for Conway.
Right fielder's go. Give me a second here.
Yeah. Still trying to regain my equilibrium. Whatever that word is, right?
I knew what you thought you meant. You said.
7-3, the lead now for the Wampus Cats. 7 hits in the ball game. Max Holland looks at the pitch outside. The count goes to 3-0. I think he wants nothing to do with this guy.
I was just going to say, I think he doesn't want to throw him a strike. He has not been near the zone.
Leak easily back over on the throw over to first.
I think he's thrown as many pitches to first as he has to home.
Holland was laying off on that one. Count goes to 3-1. He won't be laying off on this one.
It's over the plate. He's going to come out of his shoes.
And gets the little one above the handle. His only play is going to be at first. And that'll be enough for the 3rd out of the inning. But the damage is done. Conway puts 3 more up on the board and leads by a score of 7-3 as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Back after this on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5. The game against North Little Rock is originally scheduled for Thursday night in anticipation of the weather that we are pretty much anticipating will rain just about anything outdoors out the next few days. Has been moved to next Wednesday night at North Little Rock. We will try to be at that game. I've not heard any word about Friday night's game against Springdale Harbor. Depending on just where that band of rain falls over the next few days as to whether or not that Friday night game will be played. Bo Billick starts off the 4th inning, giving up a base hit to Will Leslie, who takes it into left field. for a leadoff single. And that will bring to the plate
Now batting number 2, Madden Smith.
Mr. Madden Smith, right fielder for Cabot. Shows the bunt, pulls it back, and gets the strike call on the outside corner. Oh, 0-1 the count. Billick throws over to first. Wesley's back in easily. The 0-1 pitch. Hit right back up the middle for the second base hit of the inning for Cabot. They've got runners at first and second with nobody out. And the number 7 hitter, Drew Poe, coming to the plate.
Number 7, Drew
Poe's the one that kind of
Poe.
got things started for them back in that last inning, right?
Drew Poe.
Yep.
Yep, he drew a walk. Good back-to-back walks at the end of the inning and kind of got them going.
First pitch here is outside, ball 1. They like that steel trap mind.
Pretty good for a rusty
You're
old
not
trap.
impressed? Squares the bunt, drops it. That's just thrown over to the fence. Trying to get the force out at third. The runner will score, and the runners advance to second and third. And the error by Billick gives up the run, and it's 7-4 with runners at second and third and still nobody out. For Cabot and the number 9 hitter, Will Thompson, to the plate.
Number 6, Will Thompson.
So he seemed a little indecisive when he got to the ball as to what he was going to do with it, and made the wrong choice. Bunt squared again. This time, the throw down to first gets the force out. The runner is frozen. But that one didn't get out. I don't think that got out of the dirt in front of the home plate.
No.
Getting that one a little
Number
too
9,
much.
Jake Belton.
So the first down of the inning takes us back up to the top of the lineup with Jake Belton, the shortstop, at the plate. Billick battling a little control there.
Looks like someone's headed to the bullpen for Conway.
Get an arm loose. That's hit well to the left side, and that will be caught for the out, but the runner will tag at third. The runner is held at second, but the runner scores from third, and it's a 7-5 ball game now on the sacrifice fly to left field. That
Number
brings to the
4,
plate Jacob Murray.
Murray.
Mr. Murray, the first time up, got hit by a pitch, and then he grounded out 4-3 to second base.
Let's just have him do that again, okay? First pitch called strike on the outside corner. Jacob Murray, the second baseman for the Cabot Panthers. Looks at that one away, and it's 1-1. Ward somewhat protecting the line at third. Pitch is outside. The count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs, runner at second. 2 already across here in the top of the 4th inning here for Cabot, but Conway still holding that 2-run lead, 7-5. That one's down low, and the count goes to 3-1. Bo Billick on the hill for the Wampus Cats. In relief of starter Owen Davenport. The pitch, and that's outside, ball 4. And the pitch gets away. The runner advanced. The runner was on his toes. Good base running there from second base. And now there's runners at the corners with 2 outs. And the number 3 hitter coming to the plate for Cabot in Derek Larson. The big catcher.
Catcher Derek Larson.
Walks like a catcher.
Yeah, well, he walked the first time up and then got a single the second time up, so he's 1 for 1 on the day.
Billick looks at the armband. Hit hard, but not hard. A lot of contact, but I think that just kind of went down and spun off the bat.
Yeah, it was straight down.
0-1 is the count. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off, and 0-2 the count goes. Runners at the corners, 2 outs in the inning. 2 runs already across here for Cabot in the top of the 4th. Conway trying to keep it at that.
Throw this up in the zone. I think he'll swing at it.
He did. Punched it to right field, where it is squeezed for the 3rd out. But a couple of runs across, and a couple of hits, and an error. And after 3.5, Conway leads 7-5. Back after this, you're listening to the Centennial Bank broadcast of Conway Wampus Cat Sports, presented by Chris Crane Hyundai of Cat Country, 98.9 and 92.5.
This stuff, but these feelings piling up won't give me no rest. This might come out a little crazy, a little sideways, yeah, maybe. I don't know how long it'll take me, but I'll do my best. You be my soft and sweet, I'll be your strong and steady. You be my glass of wine, I'll be your shot of whiskey. You be my sunny day, I'll be your shade tree. You be my honey.
Welcome back as we go to the home half of the 4th inning. Conway leading by a score of 7-5. Thought we were going to have a series of 3-run half innings there. Had 3 in a row. That got broken by only scoring 2 for Cabot. Let's see if Conway can get back to a habit of 3.
Boss, Korsmeyer, and Stewart coming out for the Wampus Cats.
4, 5, and 6 hitters for Conway. Still got the little guy out on the mound. Leslie Bell. Probably wouldn't like me calling him. Of course, Eric might be real excited if he was here. I'm sorry.
We'll take a picture and send it to him.
I think we should. That's terrible of me. I'm sorry for saying that.
Be careful what you put out in the universe.
I know it. Come back to haunt you. They're already laughing at me. Willie Voss comes to the plate for the Wampus Cats.
Leading off for your Conway Wampus
Willie
Cats,
done today.
First baseman number 2.
Willie
Voss.
singled his first time up and he got hit by a pitch.
Looks like a called strike to start this trip. Oof. Strike called. Willie Voss. Had to chase that one that time. Pretty much the same place. It's at second base. It's over there for a 4-3 putout. All three of those pitches were within about 3 inches of each other.
Yeah, that's a tough place to give pitcher credit. I mean, that's a hard ball to hit.
A hard spot to hit.
Yeah. Especially a left-handed hitter. Yeah. You can, as a lefty, you can bust in a right-hand guy, but.
Kordsmeyer at the plate, squares to bunt, drops it perfectly. His speed, he is there easily and will turn on the ball that goes past the first baseman and get into second base. And a one-out hit there for Mr. Kordsmeyer, and Blake is down at second base with 1 out in scoring position here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Good speed by Kordsmeyer. He didn't hesitate much coming around first.
He did not. Get down the baseline in a flash.
London Stewart at the plate now for Conway. He squares to bunt and fouls that one off.
Mr. Stewart reached on an error his first time up and then flew out to left.
Looking for his first hit of the day. Runner at second, 1 out. Pitch is outside, 1-1 the count. One the count, 1 out. Runner at second is Blake Kordsmeyer. That one's fouled off.
You'd like to have that one back.
Yeah. I can tell by the way he's holding that bat down. He's like, damn it, come in. I think that's the right word. 7-5 our score. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Conway on top.
Oh.
Wow. Called out on strikes at the plate. Second out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 9, Carter Crow.
Carter Crow will come to the plate with 2 outs in the inning and a runner at second. Cats have put runs up in every half inning so far today. Did with 2 outs twice, if I remember correct. At least once. Strike called.
He's feeding the Wampus Cats a battery of curveballs.
That one's up high. Count goes to 1-1. Well, he's not a big, tall guy, so he doesn't have a whole lot to generate arm speed.
That is true. Ooh.
Fouled off by Carter Crow. See if I can get a score from over on the softball field.
Big hole on the right-hand side over here. Hit that
Gonna hit batsman. That'll put Carter Crow down at first base.
Hold up.
Now batting your shortstop, number 8, Silas Cicero.
Silas Cicero will come to the plate for the Wampus Cats with runners at first and second and 2 outs here in the home half of the 4th inning. Conway leading 7-5. That pitch catches the outside corner. I think he's enamored with his pitching. The 0-2 pitch hit to the shortstop. Handles it cleanly. The throw, though, was not clean. And coming around to score from second. And Conway's got runners at first and third with 2 outs as the ball was hit and fielded cleanly but it kind of handcuffed him right there sitting on top of first base, and he just wasn't able to keep it clean and rolled out of his glove.
Now batting for the Wampus Cats.
And now Bo Billick's at the plate with runners at the corners, an opportunity to help his cause now with Conway on top by a score of 8-5.
Yeah, that was a tough play for the first baseman. I mean, it was just right at his feet. You either got to reach out and catch that in the air, or you got to get down on one knee and block that. And he just tried to stab at it. Came up empty.
That's going to be hit to the right side this time. The second baseman was over there to handle it cleanly, and that will end the inning. But Conway puts one up on the board anyway, and again leads by 3 as we go to the top half of the 5th inning. Conway on top by a score of 8-5. Back after this, Sun Cat Country, 98.9 and 92.5. Welcome back here as we go to the top half of the 5th inning for the Conway Wampus Cats, leading by a score of 8-5. Wesley Tapp heads out to the hill for the Wampus Cats here in the Of course, the quarterback for the Wampus football team, heir apparent. I think it's fair to say he's got a good arm on him.
Yeah. One would hope. Steelman, Snow, and Leslie coming up for Cabot.
Read my mind. Junior Wesley
Steelman grounds that to shortstop first time up and reached on an error in the 3rd.
Stillman, the cleanup hitter here for Cabot.
batting for Cabot, Jake Stillman.
Stillman hitting from the left side. Gets the big right. Count goes full. Leadoff man here in the top half of the 5th inning. Fouls that one off and stays alive at the plate. Three and two the count. Leadoff man here for Cabot in the top of the 5th inning. Conway leading 8-5. This could be put in play and into left field for a base hit. One of those hit it where they ain't.
Yeah, that was almost like a check swing. He didn't even really follow through. He just reached out and made contact with it.
Number 99, Nick
placed it in the
Snow.
hole.
And we'll have a courtesy runner for Steelman. As Nick Snow comes to the plate.
Running for Cabot, number 1, Alex Stroop.
Alex Stroop, the courtesy runner for Cabot. As Nick Snow comes to the plate. Good job by Cover blocking that pitch. Not giving the runner a chance to advance. This time the runner will try to advance. Oh! Just Nick Snow Gives up the walk, and runners at first and second with nobody out, and Will Leslie to the plate.
Setting up the double play.
Setting up a conversation right now as Coach Harden wants to go out and talk to his pitcher here. He's going to get the ball. We're going to have a pitching change. So pitching change here for Conway in the top of the 5th inning with an 8-5 lead, but 2 runners on board and nobody out. Coach Leighton Harden says, nah, we're going to go a different direction here. Let's see who it's going to be. Still having a conversation.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure,
Say it, I think it's Simon Cicero.
100% reason to remember the name. Like, he doesn't need his name up
Side
in
of
lights,
Cicero
just
going
wants
to
be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic,
take over
being
on the
someone
hill
like
here for
everybody
Conway.
else alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the
have to check and see
salary, it's
who
all about
else comes in and
making some noise, making a story, making sure
See who else comes in. Side of Cicero will go to the bump for Conway.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even in starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the
Believe
fact
that's-
that many misjudge him because he
Didn't hang up long enough for him to get all the way over there. That was going to be into right field, caught for the out, and the runner will advance from second to third, but they'll hold the runner at first. The runners will be at the corners, and now 1 out in the inning. You only need 3, right?
That's right.
Madden Smith will come to the plate, though, with a runner at first
Now batting number 2,
and a
Madden
runner at
Smith.
third. See if we can induce a double play ball right here and get out of the lead. That's going to be hit up the middle, double play ball. Yes, 1 and 2. How about that? Cats get out of the inning with the double play ball. 6-3 call it, and the Wampus Cats have put another 0 up on the other end of the board there against Cabot. Conway leads 8-5 after 5.5, 4.5. Back after this on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5. Welcome back. We're dancing in the press box. Michael going on here. J.R. Runyon, Jeff Wicks joining you here from Conway Wampus Cats Field here on this Tuesday evening. Conference play. Cats trying to go to 6-0 in the season in conference play and 13-0 overall. Takes a swing at that one. I'd like to have that one back, I think. He's like, oh, I could have driven that one. Well, off speed there to it. Bounce it off, and the count goes to 1-1. Looks like the call strike 2 there.
Nice.
Looks like a called ball. Sean flexes those muscles, the big junior. Delivers that one to left field, but the left fielder's there and pops it up in the air and catches it.
Boy, he almost paid for that.
He
little lack of indecision.
Courtesy runner for Sean Cover down at first in the form of Max Owen. Pitch is down low.
I was waiting for that to be called a strike.
I was too. That's why, of course, I've been hesitating all night with this guy.
Ooh.
Holland gets a little ahead of that one. One the count. One out, runner at first. Wampus Cats on top 8-5. Pitch is up high.
So what do you think of those torpedo bats?
Interesting. What's Jordan think of them?
I haven't had a discussion with him yet. Ooh.
Hit well. Max Holland again hits the ball well. Off of the wall.
He needs to hurry.
He's going to have to hurry and does. He beats it. Max Holland's in with a stand-up double. Wampus Cats have runners at second and third with one out of the inning. Willie Voss coming to the plate.
I think there's a couple of Cubs players using those torpedo bats. I haven't figured out which ones yet, though. Definitely have gotten people's attention.
Yeah.
In the run, number
Well, the
5,
Yankees
Gavin
start. I mean,
Berry.
that has played into the conversation about it, too.
Yeah. I mean, physics, who knew?
And at the plate for your Conway Wampus Cats.
Just when you
number
thought there
2,
couldn't be anything new in baseball,
Willie
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Voss.
So Willie Voss to the plate, cleanup hitter for the Wampus Cats. The runners at second and third, and one out in the inning. Chance again for Conway to get a crooked number on the board. That pitch is down low, ball one. We haven't said that much. Down low ball.
No.
One-oh pitch is outside, ball two.
I think it's dropped like 10 degrees.
That's why I brought my jacket.
Yeah, I left mine in the truck. I was like, I'm not going to need it. But kind of wish I had it now.
Yeah. Of course, now I rolled over on it, so I can't move it. Hit well to the right side. Play at the plate. Oh, Max thought he got it underneath the tag, but the tag was placed by the catcher. It heads up play. Unfortunately for Conway, it didn't go the way that the Cats would have liked this thing to go.
Yeah, that was a tough short hop by the second baseman and a good throw
Now batting for the
home.
Wampus Cats, number 3, Blake.
Cabot was playing with the infielders in, so it was a good call defensively on their part.
So that'll bring Blake Kortzmeyer to the plate for Conway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. You. So again, runners still at the corners, but now 2 outs in the inning. Kortzmeyer with a chance to pick up the RBI. Runner goes easily down. Was they going to call foul ball?
We called the foul tip on that.
I heard contact, but I thought that was with the plate. The glove.
Good foul tipped. It went off the catcher's foot. He's shaking his foot down there.
Not always smarts.
Go, Blake.
0-1 to count.
Ooh.
And they may have Willie picked off. No, they're not. They're going to let him go. And why would you throw over if you're going to let him go?
I don't know, because there's 2 outs, and I don't know if they were trying to induce this guy to go, but you know, you only need 1 out. Get the guy at second. You got him picked off.
Well, now you got the force out of play as well.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to throw over, why? That's odd. But All right, so runners at second and third. Wurtzmeyer fouls that one off at the plate. 1-2 the count, 2 outs, runners at second and third.
It still amazes me that the big gap between second base and first base over here. If you could slap the ball through that hole, you'd score 2 runs.
Easily.
They've been that way all night long.
Swing and a miss by Wurtzmeyer ends the inning. So Conway gets a couple base hits, but not able to do anything with it. They leave runners stranded at second and third, and we go to the top half of the 6th inning with Conway on top by a score of 8-5. Back after this on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5. The 6th inning. Cabot trailing 8-5 here in this battle between the two leaders, 2 of the 3 leaders in conference play. Conway on top right now with a 5-0 mark, trying to improve to 6-0. Cabot trying to stay in the race right now at 4-1 with North Little Rock. Drew Poe, Will Thompson at the top of the lineup. Jake Belton due up here for Cabot in their half of the 6th. And the first pitch is fouled off. Second pitch catches the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, who's going to give me that? I'm going to be out there all day long.
Mm-hmm. Cicero gets him to swing at that one, and count stays 0-2. The 0-2 pitch fouled off, and count remains the same. Same thing like Led Zeppelin's, the song remains the same.
Take your word for it.
Similar, but not quite. The 0-2 pitch. Ball 1.
That a little deeper. That's a nice little breaking ball in the outside corner, but just got to get that ball deeper.
Ooh, that's been a strike all night long.
Well, it's a 6th inning now. Zone changes.
You know, it gets broader as the day goes on because the guys are ready to go home. Hit to shortstop, fielded, over to first, and safe the runner is. The ball actually hit the first base coach in the back, but he was well off of the his coach's box position. So it keeps the runner at first.
Number 6, Will Thompson.
So that'll bring up to the plate now. Will Thompson, the center fielder. He looks at a called strike 1.
Will walked in the third inning and a sack bunt in the fourth.
Nobody out, runner at first. We're in the top of the sixth inning of an 8-5 ball game. Conway on top by 3. Number 9 hitter Will Thompson at the plate for Cabot.
Nice pitch.
Gets him to swing at strike 3.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
For the first out of the inning, and that'll bring us back up to the top of the lineup. Jake Belton, the shortstop.
Now batting number
Comes to the
9,
plate for
shortstop Jake
Cabot.
Belton.
Mr. Belton's 0 for 3 on the day. Ground out the third, a strikeout, and a fly out the left.
Facing Cyrus Cicero. Takes a big swing at the first pitch for strike 1.
Cicero's in.
Hit to the left side. Only one play. That's at first. And the first down of the inning, but the runner advances. That's right, 2 outs. Forgot about the strikeout. Thank you very much for correcting me.
That's what I'm here for.
Hey, at least we know what you're here for.
Second baseman.
Wasn't sure about that earlier, but Jacob Murray comes to the plate now. Second baseman for the Panthers with a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning.
It's the only time I'm allowed to correct anybody. I can't do that in my house.
It's the only time I can call anybody on anything because I can't do that in my house either. So I feel you. First pitch up there for a ball. Count goes to 1-0. On the Panthers second baseman. Takes a big swing at that one and catches up in 1-1 pitch. 1 count. 2 outs, runner at second. Hit to the right side, foul, and out of play. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. He tried to steer that one back in. But
the lights are on here at the Wampus Cat Field.
Beautiful night for baseball, and called strike 3 ends the inning. Called strike 3 ends the inning, and Murray didn't like it, but the Cats like it. Their 5th inning of no runs scored, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Conway on top by a score of 8-5. Back after this on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5. Welcome back. You and me going fishing in the dark. We're not quite the dark. Starting to get close to dark 30. But look, this may be the last clear sky, somewhat clear sky you see for a couple of days. The rain is expected to begin tomorrow and then not until sometime Sunday. Have you got the arc ready over at the Wicks Mansion?
I do not, but I hope I don't have to pump any water off the pool.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling that's definitely coming your way. I hate to be the one to tell you, but
I heard someone say like some areas could get 10 inches of rain.
They're saying we're in the 8 to 12 range. Yeah.
So I just take water off now
Exactly.
in preparation. And good Lord.
We go to the home half of the 6th inning. Conway leading by a score of 8-5. As mentioned by my esteemed broadcast partner here, it's time for the law firm, Stewart,
Now
Crow,
batting
and
for
Cicero.
Conway Wampus Cats, center fielder, London.
I did get lawn mowed today, though, in anticipation of all the rain.
I really tried to get that done. Didn't happen. London Stewart at the plate takes a first pitch down low, ball one. I haven't said that very much. That one's up high for ball two. Wesley Bell. I said Wesley earlier. It's Wesley Bell. He gets that one in for a strike. Hit well, but right to second base for out number one.
Hit that right on the button, but right out the second baseman.
Now batting for the Wampus Cats, right fielder Carter Crow.
So Carter Crow will come to the plate. Nobody on board, one out of the inning here, the home half of the sixth. First pitch ball. Second pitch catches the corner. 1-1.
Should be nice to get a couple insurance runs going into the top of the seventh.
Could be. It's going to go dribbler to third. Fielded cleanly and in time to first. 5-3 the put out. 2 outs in the inning. Now Cicero will come to the plate for the Wampus Cats with 2 outs in the inning. Cicero stands in. Takes a good crack at that one. Will find the gap. Will the center fielder get to it? He does. So the Cats are done here in the sixth, and we go to the top of the seventh with Conway leading by a score of 8-5. Back after this on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5. And that's going to be a base hit instead to left field. He just threw the bat out in front of it. Got it between short and third. Kind of died when it got to left field.
Yeah, that went right off the
Number 26, Stillman.
Count goes to 1-2 as that last pitch was fouled out of play. Over keeps the runner in check. Cicero sets. And delivers a called third strike on a great pitch. Just throws him there. He had no place to go.
Yeah, that was a great pitch, a little backdoor curveball. Wasn't nothing you could do with it.
Number 99, Nick Snow.
So Nick Snow will come to the plate now with 1 out, the runner on first. Cicero's got that pitch working right now.
Hey, go with what's working.
That's right. Strike one. Hit into center field and caught for out number 2. Will Leslie comes to the plate.
Will Leslie.
The Cats 1 out away from securing the win here tonight. Will Leslie would like to try to spoil that and try to keep things going a little longer for the Panthers. First pitch up high, ball 1. Got a little something on it. I don't know if you noticed the dirt fly off of Cover's glove there.
Did.
Swing and a miss, strike one. A little poof. The dirt off of the glove.
Probably is a little dusty out there.
Might be dusty this time tomorrow. Trying to lean into it. Pitch is inside, 2-1 the count. I'm saying he was trying to get hit, but he wasn't going to not get hit if he. That's hit again to center field, having to track back a little bit deeper, but he does. And that's the ball game. The Wampus Cats stay undefeated and defeat the Cabot Panthers here tonight by a final score of 8-5 to go to 6-0 in conference play and 13-0 on the season. We'll come back and recap it right after this. You're listening to the Centennial Bank broadcast of Conway Wampus Cat baseball here on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5.